In the year 2142, the line between human and animal blurred. The Chimera project was humanity's greatest scientific endeavor, a secret government project aimed at creating beings with the physical prowess of animals and the cognitive abilities of humans. Dr. Alice Morgan, a brilliant geneticist, was at the helm of this groundbreaking research. She had dedicated her life to the pursuit of knowledge, but as she stared at the latest hybrid in the observation chamber, a gnawing unease settled in her gut. The hybrid, named Aegis, was a marvel of genetic engineering, the speed of a cheetah, the strength of a bear, and the intelligence of a human. At first, the project seemed like an unparalleled success. Aegis could outthink, outrun, and outfight any human. The government envisioned a future where these hybrids would become super soldiers, protecting humanity from any threat. But success came with a price. Dr. Morgan began to notice subtle changes in Aegis's behavior, moments of aggression and unpredictability that grew more frequent with each passing day. It wasn't just Aegis. Other hybrids displayed similar signs. The animal DNA carried more than just physical traits. It carried primal instincts that began to override human rationality. One evening, as Dr. Morgan reviewed the latest data, a sudden alarm shattered the silence of the lab. Red lights flashed, and a voice blared over the intercom.
Containment breach. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Chaos erupted. The hybrids, driven by their animal instincts, had turned on their creators. Dr. Morgan rushed through the facility, her mind racing. How could this have happened? They had been so careful, so meticulous. She reached the main control room, only to find it in disarray. Her colleagues lay injured or worse, victims of the very creatures they had created. Amid the chaos, Dr. Morgan accessed the mainframe, desperate for answers. What she found chilled her to the bone, a hidden file detailing the true nature of the project. The government had known about the risks, the potential for the hybrids to become uncontrollable, but had proceeded anyway, driven by the promise of power. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Dr. Morgan knew she had to act quickly. The government would stop at nothing to cover up this disaster, including silencing her. She downloaded the incriminating data onto a portable drive and fled the facility. As she made her way through the darkened corridors, she encountered Aegis. His eyes, once filled with intelligence, now glowed with a feral light.
You did this to us.
He growled, his voice a low, menacing rumble.
You made us monsters.
Dr. Morgan took a step back, her heart pounding.
Aegis, listen to me. We can fix this. I can help you.
But it was too late. The hybrids had tasted freedom and power, and they would not be contained again. Aegis lunged, and Dr. Morgan barely escaped, her mind racing with fear and regret. In the days that followed, the hybrids wreaked havoc, their rebellion growing ever more violent. Dr. Morgan became a fugitive, hunted by both the government and the creatures she had helped create. She found allies among those who opposed the project, and together, they worked to expose the truth. The final confrontation took place in the heart of the city, where the hybrids had established their own territory. Dr. Morgan, armed with the evidence and a desperate plan, faced Aegis once more.
This has to end,
she said, her voice steady despite the fear gnawing at her. Aegis' eyes narrowed.
You think you can stop us?
No,
Dr. Morgan replied.
but I can stop them from making more of you.
With a final, desperate act, she released a virus designed to neutralize the hybrids' enhancements, sacrificing herself in the process. As the hybrids fell, their strength and speed stripped away, the world watched in horror and awe. Dr. Morgan's actions sparked a global reckoning. The ethical implications of genetic manipulation were brought to light, and humanity was forced to confront the consequences of playing God. The Chimera project was buried, but its legacy remained, a haunting reminder of the fine line between progress and peril,